Gentleman from Louisiana, Mr. Fleming.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Deputy Secretary, for coming today and speaking with us on this important topic. I represent the 4th District of Louisiana, as Dr. Cassie and I are both members from Louisiana. Over 2 weeks ago, our governor, Governor Jindal, and you heard this discussed earlier, requested a certificate, requested permission to dredge our shoreline in order to build berms for protection at the barrier island level to hopefully protect our coastline and our natural resources, our wildlife, and so forth. About 6 days ago, the entire delegation, Democrats and Republicans alike, sent a letter to the Corps of Engineers and to Admiral Allen requesting an answer. So we're well over 2 weeks. The people of Louisiana are waiting for an answer. Mr. Deputy Secretary, are we going to get an answer today?
As the Secretary testified, Commandant Thad Allen is in daily contact with Governor Jindal on this issue. I know that he's continuing to work it. The primary issue is whether building the barrier island will do more harm than good in terms of fighting off the potential of an oil spill impact. And those discussions are continuing. I'm sure they're going to mature into a final decision very, very soon. The main concern of the National Incident Commander has been not to make the situation worse.
Mr. Deputy Secretary, do you think we'll hear within a week?
Absolutely.
Okay, so could I expect perhaps an answer in 3 to 5 days? Would that be a good window?
It's really probably best to put that to Commandant Thad Allen, but I can assure you that answer is forthcoming. But more importantly, discussions are ongoing. There are daily discussions between Commandant Thad Allen and the governor.
Well, the Secretary referred to conversations. You referred to discussions. Isn't this, sir, really paralysis through analysis? We have 84 miles of shoreline that are now affected. By the time we figure out whether this will work or not in some way be a problem for the environment, it'll be too late to do anything.
Well, the proposal as originally envisioned was to build 90 miles of barrier island. The concern is that it would wash away literally in a matter of months with the first storm event, and perhaps more importantly, that in connection with the dredging and filling operation, that oil would be drawn into the marshes that it is trying to protect. Those are very serious questions that go to the appropriateness of this mechanism as a spill response mechanism. Thad Allen has a National Incident Command team working on it very hard, working in communication with the delegation and with the governor. We have a shared interest in getting the right answer, and I'm confident the Commandant and the governor will close on this soon.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Just kind of switch the topic and kind of go back to something that we've been talking about all along. We've been hearing comments from the Secretary, other side of the aisle, how the problems with MMS have been very problematic and have carried on to this situation that we have today. But the fact is that this has happened on President Obama's watch. Now, I'm not here to point fingers. I'm not here to blame. I think President Bush and his administration, no doubt, clearly has blame in this, that BP does as well. But I think the American people are growing very, I think, unhappy with the constant statements made, and the Secretary made them today, other members of this committee did as well, that it was the problems, it was the candy store, I think was a comment made by the Secretary, that it was a close relationship between corporate America and the Bush administration. Isn't it, sir, really destructive and really kind of covering one's backside to continually point fingers at another administration rather than accepting the fact that this has in fact occurred during the Obama administration? And wouldn't it be more constructive to look at what's happening at this moment and going forward rather than constantly pointing fingers?
Perhaps so, Congressman. The reality is that we just received an Inspector General report within the last 48 hours that focused on inappropriate behavior that occurred under the previous administration. Those issues are front and center, and the Secretary was presented with that situation when he walked in with the Lakewood, Colorado issue. So it's a reality that it's something we've had to deal with, and we're trying to deal with the cultural issues that have been raised throughout this hearing. I will say this. What we are most interested in, I know you share this, is finding out what really happened here with this particular circumstance. We do not know whether the culture of MMS really had a connection with this or not. We're going to find out. The combination of in particular, the President's Commission, the National Academy of Engineering work, the joint USGS MMS investigation overseen by the Secretary, all of these things coming together are going to give us the answers, and I think we're all going to look forward to getting those answers. That's what we need. That's where we need to be.
Gentleman's time has expired.